had talked to a undercover deputy sheriff today. Will you make arrangements and give him $125 to have her killed?
No.
And it is on tape and on video.
No.
Well, the show ran.
Yeah, I mean...
All right, girl.
I really appreciate this. Oh, you like everything.
Be easy.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
To have Kelly killed? My stepdaughter's mother?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're the one that wants to have her killed.
I don't want her killed.
Well,
I want her beat up.
no.
Yes. I'm gonna freak out.
Do you have anything in your pockets or anything like that?
No,
There?
nothing.
Okay. Check. You want to go ahead and stand up and get this cuffs off of you there. Okay.
This hurt. Okay.
Well, they're not comfortable, that's for sure.
No. Sit.
You
Okay.
said,
Do you want to check my pockets or anything? Okay.
put your pockets out there. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and clear it back.
Take that back here.
Hi.
Tara, I'm Rex. I don't know if you remember me or not. I talked to you maybe once or twice, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, John and I was down at Wendy's one night eating.
Oh, yeah.
We were in there,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, I don't know if I had much more other than that or not, so. What I want to do is talk to you a few minutes and we'll explain a few things and give you an opportunity to discuss a few things. However, being that you're here at the Sheriff's Office, I do have to advise you of your rights, okay? Because you do have rights, and we certainly wouldn't want to violate any right that you would have. And that right is to an attorney, and I want to explain that to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and fill this out, okay?
I do have an attorney.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to talk about.
Nuts.
Tara J. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you still use 2353 Island Road.
20353, yeah.
And how old are you?
32.
And your Social Security number? And Tara, where'd you go to school at?
Tees Valley.
What grade did you complete?
I've gotten a double bachelor degree.
Oh man, you're...
I've never been in trouble. Ever.
Well, I understand that, I'm not looking at your past history, okay? I'm here to talk to you something that happened more recent, but I need to go over this with you.
Okay.
And then if you decide that you want to talk to me for a few minutes, you can. You have the right to stop at any time. You have that right. But I do have to explain this to you, and then we'll go from there. And then the reason I ask that is, number one is if you can read and write, obviously. If you got a double bachelor, yes. What do you got that in?
Well, it's criminal justice, but it's actually in business administration.
Okay.
I got that for my work, the further I went.
Where do you work at?
American Heart Association.
What do you do there?
Executive administrator.
Where's that at?
It's in, near Worthington. It's Columbus, but it's North High Street.
And you're an executive what?
Administrator.
Okay.
I keep 27 offices running. That's what I do.
Sounds like you're a busy lady then.
I am busy.
Okay. Well, as I indicated to you, I've filled this out, and I think that's, enough on this form here to complete what I have, obligated to do. As it is, I am obligated to make you aware of those rights, okay? At the top of it, it states your rights. Then down here, I filled in the information that I talked to you about and asked you about, the address and so forth.
This is just the rights, isn't it? Yeah, right.
Yeah, the rights is right here, and I'm going to start here. It says, before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. You have this right to the advice of the presence of a lawyer, even if you cannot afford to hire one. One will be appointed for you if you wish. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering any time till you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand that?
I mean, how do I call my attorney? I mean,
Well,
I'm not afraid to answer anything. I don't know if I need to call her.
Well, that's entirely up to you. What I will do is indicate to you that you do have the right to have your attorney with you, as it says, okay? The other thing is, if you decide to talk to me a few minutes, these rights still apply to you. You have the right to stop at any time, as it indicates, and you can apply your rights at any time and ask for an attorney, okay? However, I can go ahead and read the waiver here if you're willing to talk to me without an attorney being present right now. That doesn't mean that you can't talk to an attorney later, or even during this conversation. You can stop at any time and say, hey,
Okay.
I don't want to talk any further without an attorney.
Okay.
I mean, so you have that right, and I want to make that clear to you,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to scam you or anything. I'm just making you aware of it. You're the one that has to make that decision, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, is that fair enough?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Well, let me
fine,
ask you.
Oh.
Yes, if you're willing to talk to me in a few minutes without an attorney being present, it says, I've read the statement of my rights shown above. I understand what my rights are. I'm willing to answer questions and make a statement. I do not want a lawyer. Again, that means for right now.
Okay.
I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I haven't forced you
feel
to
crazy.
I haven't forced you to say anything.
Okay.
We're still both grinning, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Right?
I'm freaking out, but
Well, I understand
I'm
that.
not freaking out.
I
I'm
would be too.
just like,
I would be too.
I've never been in trouble. I think my
I
last
understand.
speeding ticket was 8
But
years ago.
if you're willing to talk to me a few minutes without an attorney, you still have the right to stop at any time. Just go ahead and acknowledge that you understand your rights and you are willing to talk to me for a few minutes without an attorney. Okay?
And this is not me.
That's not you, that's me. I'll sign that part, okay? All right, there isn't any question now, you understand all this, is that correct?
Are we allowed to have water? I think my mom was so dry.
Yes. We'll walk out and get you a drink here.
You want me to walk with you?
Yeah, there's a fountain right here. Will you do that?
I'm like
Okay.
really, really dry.
Yeah, okay.
I am on my girl time, so that might come later. That I need
Okay.
to like change.
Well, if you need the restroom or anything, please let me know.
Okay, I should be all right for a while.
Okay. All right.
Am I really like arrested?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Oh my god.
Okay. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? I think I know who you're married to.
Yeah.
Who are you married to?
Brandon.
Brandon Lambert.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Brandon. It's been a long time since I've talked to him.
Yeah, we've been together 14 years.
Okay. How long have you been married?
Just past 4 years. In June.
Okay. Where'd you get married at?
Circle. Church of Christ.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think somebody said that you might have went to Taze Valley. I think you did. Did you say you went to Taze Valley?
Yeah, for high school, yeah.
Yeah.
And Eastland Career Center.
So you grew up there. What was your maiden name?
Arbogast.
Okay. And who are your parents?
Leanne Katerina.
Leanne
Uh-huh. Katerina.
How's she spelled? Pardon?
Caterina. And then my dad is Keane, Keane, Arbogast.
Where did you guys raise up? I mean, where
In Nashville.
in the village, Asheville,
Well,
or outside?
yeah. I mean, my address was always Nashville until
Okay.
I got married.
Okay. Any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, Kelsey Arbogast. is
Okay,
my
I know
sister.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
She works at Children's Services.
She does, and she is doing so good.
Great.
I'm proud of her. And then my brother is my half-brother. His name is Jamie Brumfield.
Jamie
Brumfield.
Okay. I don't think I know him. I know Kelsey because of the Children's Services connection.
Oh, yeah. And she was in
So-
some trouble, but she's doing so good.
Great. It seems to me, I remember Brandon from way back. I think he had a girlfriend that he had an accident with on a four-wheeler or something.
I was there.
Was you there?
Yeah.
Was it a friend of yours too?
Yeah.
The girl?
Yeah.
She got hurt bad, didn't she? That's terrible. I remember Brandon from even back then, I think. And then, did he have some other woman that he was married to?
No.
Okay. Went with? Had kids? By?
He has 2 kids.
Who was that by?
Kelly, her maiden name is Blevins,
Yeah.
and her married name is Cook.
Okay. I looked, and we've had a couple reports. Some you filed, and maybe some
I
that
had
you.
to file a police report on her not too long ago because she filed one on me that was completely bogus. And I was able to prove.
Why don't you tell me what's going on there?
About that police report?
Yeah, what's going on between that situation?
She claimed that some girl called her. I don't remember if she said it was from a block number, and that she only answered it because she just dropped off her kids at school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our girls at school, which is a point.
No, what do you mean our girls?
But my stepdaughters.
Okay.
Okay, and then she said that this girl told her that she had been waiting outside her house, that she knows what she drives. I don't remember. I have a copy of the police report of everything that this girl said, right, on her report. But in her report, she said stuff that's completely different than what she said, and I was able to show that, she said she answered it because she thought it was her daughter calling from school, but then she said that her daughter heard her talking on the phone, and that the girl sounded like a smoker, and that she sounded scary, and that she even threatened the girls, and the girls heard that, but they were in school. So, I mean, it goes on and on and on. And there is no such thing. She is crazy. And I had to come here and file a report against the report.
Okay.
And prove all of that.
Okay.
All the stuff in
Who has custody of them,
it.
of the girls?
She does. Brandon gets them every other weekend and a couple weeks in the year.
Okay. Has there been any issues over the girls as far as having to go to court or
She's
anything?
been taking Brandon to court for child support and the last one was something about she's in turmoil. I don't really know what that means, but something about she wasn't happy about the current orders or something. I mean, nothing really happened different.
Well, where did he take him to court? Where did she take Brandon to court?
It's all through Pickaway County.
Okay.
So we were here.
So you're going through
Harsha was our.
Shelley Harsha?
Mm-hmm. And I was, she had to make sure that I was, subpoenaed separately. She prank called my house. She'll tell the courts that my phone is blocking her phone, but it's really my phone that she's blocking. It's so stupid. I've been dealing with her we were best friends.
Really?
For okay, not best friends, but we were really good friends. We've taken the girls together, like on lunches, dinners. We've met up early, like on exchanges, so that we can go, you know, so like Roosters or Applebee's with our big plans.
Well, you know, everything for the kids is the best thing, regardless of the relationships between the adults, and the kids pick up on that. So.
And they brag. Even Kelly would brag that me and her had such a good relationship. And then in September of, okay, this is 2015. So this September will be a year. One day in September, she started using a app that makes a fake number, like a really outrageous phone number or whatever.
Yeah.
And she started texting me and Brandon all these crazy messages, and then finally at the end she put, BTW, this is Kelly. And I have all of this on I can't even sell my old iPhone for $500 because I have all this proof on my phone that she's driving me crazy. Well, I mean, she was just constant. It was so nitpick. She never told me to lie. She told people that she was afraid of me after that police report, and we've been meeting at the Ross County Sheriff's Department for exchanges that have not listed until coffee.
When?
Every other Friday. And every other Sunday.
So the kids are coming up here for a week, or?
No, just for the weekend.
For the weekend.
And Kelly and I are about to go to counseling with Trish Mayers.
Okay.
We both agreed to it.
So when was the last time you were in court?
Tuesday, of last week, the 21st.
So you were in court on the 21st. What happened then?
That was the turmoil case. I mean, for some reason I was subpoenaed separate. The girls were there, and they stuck up for their dad. The Ross County meeting place on every other weekend got lifted, so we go back to Wendy's.
Okay, now this is in Shelley Harsh's court, the magistrates.
And Trish Mayers is the counselor.
And that was on the 21st.
Yes.
What time did you have to be there?
1 or 1:30.
Okay.
I think it was at 1:30, but we got there at 1.
Okay.
Does this have to do with court?
No, I'm just trying to gather some information, so forth. So then things kind of broke out as over the fact that she was upset about these issues and
Something about the current order that we were under.
How did that make you feel?
No one could answer what her turmoil was, and it came out to be that Rose, her attorney, was the one that filed for this.
Okay, Rose Fargo?
Yeah.
And was Rose in court last Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And our attorney was there.
Okay. And Rose represents her, and who represents?
Barbara Lux.
Barbara Lux. Okay.
It's Lucks. Just in case you need to look at her or look her up.
I know her.
Oh, okay.
Just because Anyway, Barbara Lux represents...
Me and Brandon.
Okay. When did all you said you were good friends, but when did all this start that it turned the corner and...
I don't know, like a year ago in September.
Okay.
Is when we started getting this text app stuff, and then she admitted it was her, and I had to file for harassment, and then she started making up stories, and then
So has it been nasty?
Not really. I mean, it's been so quiet because we blocked each other from our phones, and
Right.
we don't get out of our cars when we exchange and all that happy crap.
Okay.
But I mean, she does have...
Well, you know, I'm asking these questions because it's my understanding that you dislike her very much.
I I've made the comments before that, like, I just want to beat her face in. Like, I've told Barbara Lux, like, if I could just...
Did you ever make the comment that you would like to have her killed?
No. I had just signed for counseling with her. Like, we are going to counseling
I understand
together.
that. I understand that.
To have Kelly killed? My stepdaughter's mother?
Yes.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I was given a document that, and I recopied the document here, so it's not the actual document. A picture of Kelly.
That's a long time ago.
It was?
She had dark
The
hair.
picture was.
I think she has dark hair.
But what I
She don't
have,
have dark hair.
this is the copy, you understand. I do have the original,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to touch it
Okay.
because it would have your fingerprints on it, your DNA. But also then it gives her information. You had talked to a undercover deputy sheriff today when you make arrangements and give him $125 to have her killed.
No.
And it is on tape and on video.
No. Jenny, I have messages. I can show you where she
What's
had...
Jenny have to do with it?
She was with me. She was there.
Well, tell me, you're saying Jenny.
Jenny.
What did she do?
Okay. I can show you the phone calls. I can show you the messages where she is talking about how she can have Kelly beat up or something of the nature to scare her. And then she talks to this guy, and then I can show you the messages that she says, you can't back out of this, you need to bring some money, this guy is no joke, da-da-da-da-da, you need to go to the bank, how much can you bring right now? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do, like, if this guy's a killer, or, you know, he's going to beat her ass, what is he going to do to me if I don't follow through with beating her up?
How does Jenny know her?
Just a lot of people know her.
Jenny don't have anything to do with her, does she?
She's the one that wants to help her get her ass beat.
No.
Yes.
You're the one that wants to have her killed.
I don't want her killed.
Well,
I want her beat up. He said he was going to punch her in the grill.
Tara, those phone calls that you talked to her about was recorded.
What?
Yes, they are recorded. And it's you that wanted to have her killed. And yes, at first, there is where you talked about, well, if I want to hurt, I want to permanently hurt. Do you remember saying that?
No.
Well, I can play it for you, but you said it. And then you said, well, you know, is it going to cost more to make it look like an accident? You remember saying that?
No, she said that they could make it look like an accident. She was like selling it. Like, we can make it look like an accident. It could be
when they do it, I don't want the girls to be there.
Because they were going to make a robbery look bad or something.
Yeah.
No killing.
But was that your request? Why did you give them the money to do it then?
Because she's like, you better get this money today. He's coming here. He said he can't come down here. If he comes down here and he wastes his time, blah, 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 blah.
It wasn't like all that.
Yes.
It's recorded.
She said, you have to come up with something right now.
Everything that you talked about is recorded.
She said, you have to come up with something right now.
What did you tell her? That you would get the money, you would bring it to her, right?
I said, I don't know how to get you more money.
No, I'm talking about yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. You said, well, I can get $500.
No, she asked me if I can get $500.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe.
Well, it all started out was that you were asking her, how much would this cost to do it, all this. Do you remember saying that?
That is not how this started.
It didn't?
No.
In the first phone conversation?
No. She is the one that called. I can show you where she's like, you need to delete this conversation. Because she's the one that called Kelly.
I'll be right back.
The person that called her.
Who sent that? Who's that name? Tara Lambert, right?
Listen.
What's this say? Read it to me.
You know anyone hard enough for cash that'll take care of our issue for good?
All right.
She is the one.
Do you know anyone hard up for cash that will take care of our issue for good?
And she
I'll
called.
call you later or tomorrow. That's her answer. Give me your number.
And she called
And
Kelly.
you put her number in there.
She called Kelly and threatened her. She was the one and admitted to me that she was the one that called her and really said all that shit about
Did
stalking
you
her
ask
and
her to
hating
call
her.
Kelly?
No.
You didn't ask her?
When we talked about it, she was like, oh, I'll call that bitch for you, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Did she call?
I guess.
Okay, but you asked her to.
No, she
Because
said that
you was
she would.
pissed off at her, right?
I mean, she offered. And she said, you
Okay.
need to tell her.
Yeah, but you talked about
I
you'd
didn't
like,
tell her not to.
you told her you'd like to have somebody call her and rattle her cage.
No,
More or
I
less.
didn't. I told
Not
her the
exactly.
story.
What did you tell her
I
then?
told her the story about how she was accusing me of stupid, crazy stuff. I was just like, I have, like, baby mama drama. And she listened to me. She talked about it. She was like, what's your number? I'm going to call this bitch. Blah, blah, blah.
When was that?
Well, the day before that police report came out. And she admitted that it was her.
So you knew.
But she didn't tell me
You knew
until
when you
after
made
she
that
did it.
report who did it. You knew.
I did not
that-
know yet. I did not know yet.
You knew
and
that
I have
you had talked
messages
about it.
afterwards where she said, I called her, you're probably going to hear it. And I said, I already did.
Tara, there's only
She
one
started
thing.
all this with me.
There's only one thing that I can ask you that would make any sense, is why. Explain to me why, so I can understand why you would want to have her killed.
No. I want her to stop harassing us. I want her to stop making false accusations of me. I want her to stop
You're talking
slandering my name and
you're
my
talking about
business.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay, what did she do that made you so upset?
I don't want her to die.
Well, what did she do to make you so
She's
upset?
slandering my name. She's,
How did she do that?
oh my God, she's writing stuff on the internet. She's telling people that not to do business with my company. I don't know.
No, you mean the Heart Association?
No, I own property preservation business.
Okay, and what's that?
It's just where right now it turned into real estate investment, but it was just preservation, like flips.
Okay, so you're buying homes and flipping them, more or less?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, because I don't have that education you have, so you're going to have to explain things to me.
Well, I mean,
just don't.
it was anything from like cleaning brand new builds to
Okay, and she was saying negative stuff on the internet about that, or on Facebook or something?
yeah, I had it removed. I was able to find a webmaster or something and have it removed, where she was like posting stuff about my company on the internet.
When did that start?
Right around the first time, or right around the time that we had to start going to court again.
Okay. Then what else happened?
And these text apps that she's using to harass people.
Okay.
I have death threats.
Okay. How many reports did you make?
Well, none, because I knew it was her, and I know she's not going to do anything.
Did you make any reports other than the report you filed about the counter report?
Did I say, I might have said in that report that she's harassing me and threatening me.
Okay.
I might have. But not a separate one. I know I've told my attorney.
Okay. And what did Trish suggest for you to do? Did she suggest for you to report
She just
it?
includes it in all the cases and stuff.
Okay.
Some stuff got brought up, some stuff didn't.
Okay, so she was basically harassing you and making slanderous remarks against your company and you?
And then we went to, my mom and I and a bunch of her friends, I have witnesses, went to a place called Heritage, which
Okay.
my mom goes to all the time, and Kelly's husband plays in a band, and his band was there. And when I saw him, after, I mean, obviously I see him there, and they do their thing, and after they're done, and they're like cleaning up their stuff, their equipment. I go over to him to talk to him, and he was like, you know, you're a dead fucking bitch. We can't even have birthday parties together because of you. You just get the fuck away from me. Your day's coming, bitch. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what did I do?
What's his name?
Sean Cook.
Sean Cook.
And he hangs out with all these psycho druggies that are crazy that play in this band.
Okay. Is that why you indicated that you would like to have him killed too?
No, I don't care about him at all. Like, I don't.
Well, you mentioned something about that.
No. He asked me.
The guy you was talking to?
And Jenny, yeah.
What's his name?
I have no idea.
Did he give you a name?
I think she introduced him, but I don't remember.
Maybe D? Okay.
No, not D.
I don't know, I was asking you.
I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't say anything about Sean.
Okay.
And what I did notice about that,
Yeah? You typed that, right?
no, I did not. I did not type it.
You didn't type it on the
No,
back of there?
Jenny typed it.
Jenny did.
That's spelled wrong. Or wait.
Jenny typed it?
This is really old.
Yeah.
She told me she told me what needed to be included.
When did she tell you that? She told you that he needed a picture of who you wanted killed.
She has me blocked. I can't even do that.
And information about her. You even said that you knew so much information about her that you could tell him all kinds of things.
There's not much to know about her. I don't.
You even brought up the fact that she had breast implants.
Everybody knows that.
Well, I don't know that. I mean,
Jenny knows that.
okay. I'd say she does now. And the reason this was typed out because you didn't want anything in your handwriting. That's right on the tape. Right on your conversation.
She said don't type, or I said, if I write anything, something.
You said you type it out. Did you type it out?
He said he was going to punch her in the grill and leave. And I told him that she's always bragging about stuff that they have or something, and then he was like, okay, if it's viable, I don't remember, something about that he would take it. But it was just going to look like a robbery, and he was going to punch her in the face. Deck her in the grill, is his words.
But you typed that out.
For him to whoop her ass.
Well, you did talk about having her killed, right?
No, I mean, it came up, but I don't want her dead. It came up, yes.
And you talked about it.
And I said, I just want her to leave me alone, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, all right, I'm going to go in. And I even said, Jenny, didn't you say that this is going to be a robbery gone bad? And she was like, yeah. Because she said that that's what she discussed with him. That was like their plan. And I was like, okay. I mean, it just, and then to his face, he said, I'm going to deck her in the grill and leave. I don't care about her. And then he asked about Sean. I told him how to know if he's there, but I don't care about him. Like, I don't need him hit or whatever. And I told him about the gun.
What about Brandon? Does he know this
Not
transpired
at
or
all.
was going?
He knows that I want her ass whooped. I mean,
Okay.
but he has no idea I've, like, talked to someone about it.
Did you and Brandon talk about it
No.
a long time ago?
No.
I mean, you indicated...
He wanted me to do it.
Brandon wanted you to kill her?
No. Just to whoop her ass.
Okay.
Yes. He's like, you should have whooped her ass a long time ago. He hated that we got along. At all. Ever. And we got along for like 8 years. Really well.
Okay.
I don't hate her. And we have an appointment
I
to
don't
go.
understand that because you did indicate...
I want her to stop.
You indicated that you hated her when you were talking in the conversations.
I don't, though. I don't.
You don't mean that now. You mean...
I don't hate her. And that's why we are about to go to counseling, like,
Right.
in a couple, I mean...
You did hate her. And
I hate her when
you talked
she does
about
this stuff.
having her killed.
But I
That
didn't,
came up.
that
You
wasn't
talked
the
about it.
agreement.
Okay.
It was to deck her in the grill.
Okay.
That is a punch in the mouth, in the face.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I guess the tapes will speak for themselves.
Yeah, he's gonna deck her in the grill.
Okay.
And do a like fake robbery for like $1,000.
How much did you give him today?
$100, I think.
100 or 125?
Maybe, I think 120, I think.
Okay.
But I gave him a 5.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm asking you.
Maybe it was. I don't know. 120.
What about, how much do you owe him after that?
He said 900.
Okay.
But then he was like, well, this is your grand. And that's when he was asking, you know, he said, all I am going to do is deck her in the grill and leave. And then he said, or then we talked about like her belongings or whatever.
Okay.
And then he said, well, what about her dude? And I said, I don't really care about him. And then he asked if I wanted like the in-laws messed with. And I said, well, I don't know, it's going to look really weird that you go to a trailer and rob them and not touch, you know, the nice house. So I don't know what you're going to do about that. That was it. No murder. The word murder.
It had came up. You had talked
But
about
it was
her.
not agreed.
Okay. You had talked about it, correct?
I just wanted her punched in the face.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to let the recordings speak for themselves.
He's going to deck her in the grill.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay. No, it's cold.
It's cold.
Now it is.
Oh, okay. Tara, I didn't have the opportunity to be able to listen to the conversation when you were in the car. So you were indicating that he said punch in the grill. And so
He's going to bust her in the grill. And that he would give me some kind of phone or something, or give her a phone to give me, and he would take a picture of her face before he left so that I could see that he punched her in the face.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's what it was. What I was doing was trying to verify exactly what was said. So that's what was taking so long. And we're still working on that because it is, as I indicated, it is recorded. The thing is...
I know it's wrong that I want her beat up and stuff, but
Well,
Rex, I want it to stop. I want her to shut up.
look, I know that you were very frustrated you had to get to the point that you were very frustrated, and you know, I somewhat understand that, and I think that you got to the point that you just wanted to stop so bad that you would go that far to get it to stop. And you know, it is something that's unfortunate that somebody would make you feel so bad. I understand that. I get that.
I mean, it kept going court after court after court, and then this one was because she's in turmoil. I want her mouth busted. I want her to shut up.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie about that. And yes, all that stuff came up about that, but that was not the agreement at all.
And it did come out about...
It looked like a robbery and
her getting beat up. You talked about both. You talked about, you know, hurting her or go all the way and have her killed.
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah, that came up.
And I thought about it. I did. How can you not? You know, you're threatening my business, you're threatening my life, you're driving past my work, driving past my house, your husband's threatening to kill me. I thought about it, and it's not a bad thought, but that was not the agreement at the end. I swear to God.
Okay, well,
She's
we're going
to get her ass whooped. Well, he doesn't even say ass whooped. You'll hear him say, I'm just going to go right up to her and bust her in the grill. And then I talk about, well, you can...
Did you ever hear the term bust a cap? Did you ever hear the term that? Do you know what bust a cap means?
There's no cap.
Do you know what that means?
Bust a cap?
Yeah.
No.
Bust
a cap.
Yeah.
C-A-P?
Yeah, like a cap, a cap is in a shell, okay? Meaning shoot a gun, bust a cap. It's a slang for street slang
so I'm going to
for shooting
bust her in the
someone.
grill.
Yeah, it's a slang for shooting someone. Okay.
And he even said, then, because something about, I said she has to stop communicating, just shut her mouth. And he said, just bust her in the grill.
Okay. Then you talked about some of the items in the house.
I even told him.
That kind of sweeten the deal. You can get those more or less. That's why you brought it up.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you're going to make it look like a robbery, if you really want to take something, I'm not lying to you. I swear on my life. Like, she was even bragging about, you know, some stuff or whatever, and,
Kelly was. Like what?
Some kind of inheritance and stuff, and I was like, and he said, oh, is there jewelry in there? And I was like, yeah, I guess. She posted on Facebook about her grandmother's jewelry that she got being worth a bunch of money. Okay, that was seriously wrong of me. I am conscious of that, and I am obviously very immediately regrettable, but there is no murder, and I swear to that. Yes, it was talked about. It was a choice I had.
Okay.
And I even said, I don't want any of this to happen when the girls are there. I told him when
did you want him to do it?
I wanted him to basically just knock her out while Sean wasn't home and the girls were with me.
Okay.
And I even say, I mean, it helps.
Did you give him a time when they wouldn't be there or something?
I just told him that she doesn't work and that he plays in a band, obviously, because he's going to kill me. And I don't even know if I should say this, but I'm going to. When I told Brandon that Sean said that to me that night, he was going to go down there and whoop his ass himself, and I didn't want him to. And then when I mentioned, oh my gosh, Brandon, I just have to beat her ass. I have to beat her ass or we're going to go to court. I even said it to my attorney. Barb, it's going to get to the point where if you don't make this stop and she doesn't get found in all these contempts, I'm going to beat her ass. I've admitted it to everyone. I'm admitting it again. I would. But then, court happened. You'll see it in all the documents. I agreed to counseling with her. And that's why this was supposed to happen if it's going to happen afterwards. And that's why I didn't do all the way, like the
After when?
After counseling.
Okay.
So
So when do you think?
So I had time to back out, because I still, of even him busting her grill. You know, there's still time. You know, he was like, in a couple weeks, and 4 weeks. I said, well, you know, I didn't tell him about counseling. That's stupid to tell someone that you want to beat someone up, but.
Do you think that that's possible? He said that I'll bust a cap in her grill.
No.
Okay.
No, absolutely not.
Well,
I would have said, what the fuck is a cap?
okay.
I don't know what I know now, but no. He was going to bust her in the grill and take a picture of her face, be up for the rest of his money. I'm not lying.
Well, it'll be on the audio tape.
Yes, it will. It will. And you will hear stuff about me, her offering all the way, and, you know, there's a point where I say yes, and then there's a point where I say no, and then, you know, she was just finally like, well, talk to him. You talk to him.
That's correct.
Yeah. And I did. And I told him, she's been making us miserable. I said for 7 years, but it's really been about a year that, I mean, she's been making Brian miserable for 15 years. But that was not the final verdict for me. And I swear on that. I don't know. I'm sure you guys hear all that shit all the time, but I promise. And I will swear on a Bible, whatever you want.
Well, it is what it is, and we can't change
And
that.
yes.
You know what I mean?
And I will admit it.
And
I'll tell the judge right now. I wanted her ass whooped. Everyone knows that. Everyone that knows me knows I want her ass whooped. But I can't do it. And then in that message that you just showed me, where I said our problem, it's because she called her. And that honestly is what made it all worse, and I regretted that. Even telling Jenny about her pissing me off and her calling her.
But after that phone call was made, then you came in, and what did you say in the report that you made?
Because listen, I told Jenny about it the day it happened. The day she wrote this thing. My attorney got an email from Rose, from Kelly, which was a copy of a police report, okay?
Okay.
Against me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I immediately, well, alright, the whole stuff about the day before when she was doing the text apps and all that stuff and saying, I don't even remember everything, it was like a year ago, but I did tell Jenny when I saw her. It was like, hey, how you doing? Well, I'm going crazy because of this girl, you know. Told her about the text app, blah, 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 blah. Well, then she was like, well, she needs someone to call her. She needs, and I was like, oh, of course. Like right then, I'm thinking, yeah, if someone calls her, she's such a chicken shit, it will scare her. So yeah, I did. But she didn't do it till the next day. And I even said, did you call her? And she said no. And she said, delete this message. Made my police report. And then, you know, I don't know what she said. She didn't even tell me that. Maybe she did tell me some. But the police report was more than just what this phone call was.
Right.
And that's why in my report you'll see where I talk about Sean threatening me, about her driving by my house, about her, I'm kind of racist a little bit. I was kind of raised that way, sort of. But, I mean, I'm just telling you because you'll see it. In my police report, I even say that she brought here to Pickaway County Sheriff's Office where we had to meet because she was going crazy. And I made it so that there was cameras and everything around, especially after her husband just said that to me. She brought and I'm almost positive that I wrote this, she brought a nigger to threaten me in this parking lot, on tape. And she threatened me in this parking lot, with the girls with her. And then they kept driving by my house.
Do you know who she brought with her?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
It is Aspen, the oldest. I found this out later. Aspen is the oldest daughter, and it was her now ex-boyfriend's mom. Her adopted mom or some kind of mother. And it's Kelly's friend. I have her name written down somewhere, but she looked over, she leaned, and as soon as Kelly pulled up this way...
So it was a female that
Yes.
threatened you?
Well, and Sean had already done it.
Yeah.
Like, literally that same weekend.
Okay.
But we pull up, Kelly pulls up in her van, and as soon as she pulls up, she goes like this. Because she already knows that this chick is going to sit up and talk to me through our windows being down. And she was like, "You're fucking day," or no, "You're," she said, see, I'm thinking of Sean's. I wrote it down. She said something about, "You're going to learn to shut your mouth," or "You're going to learn something," and I mean, I was feisty right back, and I was like, "The fuck are you talking about? Who are you? You don't worry about who the fuck I am." And we just kind of went back and forth, and she was like, "I'll see you soon." That's the part that I remember the most. "I'll see you soon." Bank on it. What the fuck? And through all this, obviously, of course, it's going to be like such a relief to think about her just disappearing, but that's not what I finally decided. And I'm glad I didn't. And when I think back to all these years and all the money that I've spent, all the sleepless nights, sitting up waiting and watching my road, all the surveillance I've had to buy, right now, I mean, it pisses me off. She can have all these people threaten me, all this stuff happen, just keep picking at my pockets, but she wants to keep running her mouth.
How much money do you suppose it's cost you over the years?
Oh my gosh. Well, just an attorney fee is like over $5,000. And she knows it. And then Brandon is laid off. Well, now he's starting to get a couple jobs, but he's injured. Like, he has doctor's notes, not allowed to do a lot of stuff for construction, so.
Where was he working at?
He's a construction worker, so he's like all over the place. He was. I mean, every once in a while his boss can get him like a finishing job or something to do, whatever that means, something about drywall. Finishing, yeah. Finishing drywall. Whatever.
Is he getting any disability or anything? Or?
No, but I've been paying his bills. Most specifically his child support, which is getting dropped again, thank God. But, you know, their surveillance system cost me, I don't know, a little over $1,000. John has seen those, and knows why. Attorney. And just, all the gas, because she was making me go to Waverly until we finally got it settled in court for Chillicothe, which was what it always was. And I really wanted, I'm being really honest with you. I know I'm being recorded, I'm sure. But I really wanted her ass whooped when she started talking to my mother-in-law. And she got a lot of shit started there. I mean, because she runs her mouth. Mouth.
So she made issues between you and your mother-in-law?
We haven't spoken to her in almost 3 years because of Callie.
And over the kids, I assume.
She's made my mother-in-law think that I'm some kind of crazy person. We've proven everything. The girls have even told her that what their mom said was a lie. They even say that me and their mom don't talk anymore because of their mama, which is his mom.
Was she trying to say that, what kind of things is she saying about you that she's trying to make him
Brandon heard it directly.
think that you're
But
crazy?
not crazy. She said that, she tried to say that I said stuff about her, like that kind of juvenile bullcrap. That, it's in a note. It was so long ago. And that she knew, which is true. I was talking to the Asheville Police Department about her son that lives with her dealing drugs, and that I was going to bust her out because she helped him. So she warned her about it, and because that was true, even though Kathy still doesn't know that is true, then I knew she really talked to her. That's how I knew that this really did come from Kelly.
So she's created an awful lot of problems in your life, and
I mean,
with
just
the family
recently
and
with
everything.
the app, and when she started talking about my business and stuff, it's just like, this bitch needs her affluence. She's never gonna quit it. I'm phrasing.
Okay.
What else? There was something else I wanted to tell you. I don't know. But you'll definitely hear that he said he's going to beat her ass. And he's going to make it look like a robbery, just like she got in the way. Robbery. Yeah. Something. Burglary, I don't remember.
All right. Well, we'll verify exactly what was said.
You'll hear it.
Well, I will.
Bust her in the grill.
The thing is that the only thing is at this point is to be truthful. I mean, it's like I said, everything's recorded. It is what it is. So we just have to go from there. We do know why. I mean, obviously she is.
But I don't want her dead. I still don't want her dead. But I have thought about it. I mean, when someone offers you, for a minute it's kind of a nice thought. And the only reason I didn't go, because I would have had to give a bunch more to do that right away. Like you would want, if I was in right now, to do it, right now. And, the girls are what kept me from just stick with the burglary. Just stick with that.
Okay.
And I think I even said, you should probably, break the door or something of the neighbor, which is the mother-in-law, to show that you weren't just targeting a trailer.
Where does she live at?
Lucasville.
Okay. There's a house on a trailer beside it or something?
She lives on the land of her in-laws, for free. That's why her address is A.
Okay. And her in-laws are who?
Her name's Carlisa, but I don't think her last name is Cook. I don't remember. But it's Sean's mom.
Okay.
Her husband's mother. And I think it's, I don't know if she's married. I don't know much about her. But he even said, do you want them fucked with? And I was like, just, that's when I talk about, you might want to do something to the door. That's not funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I wanted her butt whooped. And I wanted to make sure that this happened, because he was like, so in 4 weeks, and then he said, I'm going to come back down here and touch base again, And then when that's done, and then you pay the rest of the half, and I'll get you the phone. And that's why I said, okay, but I said in 4 weeks, because I know that I'm going to, I didn't tell him, but because I know I'm going to counseling soon. And I was, in my mind, thinking, counseling's going to help us. And then I won't even, I'll tell him to just keep that and just don't even whoop her ass. I really thought that. But this had to happen today because Jenny was like, dude, he's on his way and he needs something and you do not want to make him mad, blah, 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 blah. I have $1,000. I have $1,000 all over the place, but I wasn't going to do that. But I also wasn't going to not show up and some crazy guy get me because I wasted his time. You know what I mean? So I'm in a real ugly spot.
Yes, you are. There's no question of that. And it's serious. It is. It is serious.
I wanted her just beat up. I mean, all the years and years and years. Money. And then her husband was like Ashton drink Jägermeister while Kelly wasn't home, and like I try to bring it up, and she thinks I'm nuts. But Ashton tells us this story in front of like 5 people. So I mean, that's the kind of stuff. Like,
You think she feels the same way about you?
I know she does. That's why she brings a black girl and her freaking husband and his band buddies to say this stuff to me. She would not have brought that woman up here to say that if she didn't want me beat up. And to make it look extra badass at the sheriff's office. And of course it was a Sunday because we're exchanging back. So no one was here.
And that was at this office here.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would you do? Meet down to Ross County then? Would it alternate?
No, more recently, she offered. She texted me and said, I can come up to Circleville. And that happens every once in a while. She'll have to be going to Columbus or something, so she'll stop here. But she's not allowed near our house. I mean, all of this has gone on. And I would have never agreed to counseling if I really wanted her to die. Like dead. I'm not that mean, but
Well,
I thought about it.
you have to have some alibi.
For what?
If it happened, you would have.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you're not that dumb.
Oh, she needs her ass whooped.
Well, it's an unpleasant situation, that's for sure.
It is.
And
I've been honest about it with my attorney, with John.
It is. Your situation is not the only situation like that. There's many other families, people that have the same type situation. And
But when you keep trying and she gets worse and worse and worse.
And I'm going to tell you, you're probably not the first, and you won't be the last that felt the same way out of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because it does bother many people over children and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part out of it is that the kids suffer out of it. And however, the adults don't understand that or get that. And the kids aren't stupid, they know what's going on, and
Mhm.
they are caught in the middle.
They know about Sean saying that to me, and they know about, I mean, they were there when her friend did that.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second.
Can I get another spot?
Yeah, we're about to. I don't think there's any reason just to keep hashing this out. You do know what capping somebody means, right?
No, bust her in the grill.
Okay, well, here's
There's no
what it
cap.
said. Here's what he said. Do you want me to walk up and cap her? And you said, make it look like it's a home invasion. Well, that's what it is. That's what it said.
I looked at
that's what's on
Jenny,
the
I looked
tape.
at Jenny, I said, aren't we doing this, like, making a robbery look like she got in the way?
Yeah, that's what you want to do, because,
But beat her ass!
no,
Yes, bust her grill.
it's on the tape. So, there it is.
No.
Well, it is what it is, like I
You
told you.
said you
And
are.
I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. It is what it is, and we can't change that. And, it's unfortunate. But nevertheless, like I said, it is what it is. It's like this. Once you ring that bell, you can't unring it, It's done.
But we had 4 weeks
Well,
before he beat her ass.
well,
He was going to beat her up.
I'm telling you.
And I knew
what
it
it
had
is.
to be done by a guy.
Yeah. So,
And I don't understand why Jenny's involved with this when she's the one that started this by the freaking conversation or the call that she made.
yeah. Well, I've heard the conversations. I have
And you know
not
that I was
listened to
thinking
the
about it.
whole totality of what took place in the car, but I will have that,
Mhm.
okay? And I'm telling you what it said, what he said, and what you replied.
No one said home invasion. It was a burglary. And it was supposed to be when he wasn't home and he was going to bust her in the mouth.
And that's what you said, to make it look like a home invasion.
Not a home invasion. A robbery or burglary or something. So where he wanted stuff. And I told him where to get the stuff.
Okay,
For what stuff?
all right. As you indicated, you knew that you were being recorded.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add at this point?
I just want to keep repeating that I thought about it, I talked about it, but that was not the final agreement.
Okay.
And I had 4 weeks, and I was going to go counseling with her. Like, I knew that was the plan.
Okay. All right. I'll be back in just a second. Now, here. What they're going to do is escort you to the jail. And you, as I indicated when I first talked to you, what you were charged with is, conspiracy.